Hello viewers, this is Josfeg Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all of the news in details. Yoruba were meant to be together, and Igbo. The Igbo and the Yoruba share the affinity of interest. Their political goals are analogous. They both seek jurisdictions over their space and resources, and desire to be master planners of their own political future. The two groups long not for territories outside their borders or north ambitions. They just want to live on the turf of their own terms. But why are the Igbo and the Yoruba at strife politically? Why do they not agree essentially on the same thing that form the core of their interests? Well, I think the long history of distrust among the two groups foreground this uncanny parallel. My own late father instructed me in a vision of how the Igbo-Yoruba relationship deteriorated in the 60s. Really, most men in the southeast who lived through the Nigerian Biafran Civil War and saw the ravages of hunger and the extirpations of thousands of lives, including children, have the liberty to be cynical about intergroup entity. The devastations went on, and the pains of perceived undercutting by other groups deep. But I believe the actors on both verges of the war and those in the thick of the coup of January 1966, preceding the Oridion's conflict, operating in the consciousness of people, the mood of the time. There is none blameless and there is none without guilt. Nothing justifies the barbarous murder of the leaders of the country, particularly of the north and southwest, just as nothing rational underpins the decimations of about millions of people in the southeast. Again, the phenomena of the civil war cannot be discounted, but must we remain defined by the incidents of that experience as a country? When are we going to turn the corner? I believe we need not glide through the misfortune of history. We must acknowledge it, talk about it, and most importantly, secure a date in our national calendar when we all will mourn our compatriot lost to violence by the caprices of men. And not just mourn, but reconvenant ourselves to the pursuit of peace, unity and progress of Nigeria. We must never slither into the hellies of our bloody past. Also with the understanding that there are no heroes and villains in the unfortunate event of the past, the Igbo and the Yoruba must warm into a congress of mutual support as regards their interest in Nigeria. There is no bar too tall to scale. If both groups agree to work together, I am optimistic that the day the Igbo and the Yoruba hold each other's hands, the current trajectories of the country will change for good. Really, there is a lot the Igbo and the Yoruba have in common, beyond a past of distrust. I wrote on this previously. A section is produced here. The Yoruba and the Igbo share a lot more than similar Mahetic origins. They are the oldest inhabitants of the areas they live in. In other words, the Yoruba and the Igbo are indigenous to the geographical area called Nigeria, and it has also been argued that both groups are of singular ancestry. The two groups have had established trade links dating to the period before contact with the first Europeans, and they are known to share passions for industries, are convivial, accommodating, and peace-loving. Also, there is no documented histories of war between the Igbo and the Yoruba despite occupying the same southern hemispheres. In the pre-colonial times, war among kingdoms and natives were common, but there appears to be no recorded incident of battle between the clans and kingdoms of the two groups. In language, they are both of the Kwa group, Niger-Congo origin. The similarities between the Yoruba and the Igbo language are remarkable, if not uncanny, which point to an identical fount. On Wednesday, the indigenous people of Biafra, the proscribed group, announced they were joining Oduduwa Republic agitators. their brethren, hype exact word, to declare a sit-at-home protest for October 1st. I was flummoxed by that gesture, inasmuch as I do not accede to the secessionist agenda. I believe the Igbo can realize their full potential in a devolved entity. It is extraordinary coming from a group of which leaders in the past healed the Yoruba in a brush stroke of absurdity. So if diametrically opposite groups can cast aside their mudslinging for an accord to pursue a mutually beneficial goal, why are sanctioned social, cultural, and political groups not working together for a common purpose, particularly Ohanese and Afenifere, and even Arewa Elders Forum? Why are the Igbos and the Yoruba, the oldest residents of the area called Nigeria, not concerting politically to realize their interest? I believe the progress of Nigeria rests on both groups, agreeing and cross-pollinating individual interests. There is nothing stopping these two if they put their hands on the plowshare of brotherhood they were meant to be. Wow, so viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? The reality is that the Yorubas, they prefer their Fulani slave masters than the Igbos. Can two work together unless they agree? They cannot work together. And that is the reason why the Fulanis are enslaving the Yorubas. And that's the reason why the Fulanis are using the Yorubas to get to their promised land. But may God help us. Because when we look at it, we can see that it's supposed to be Igbos and Yoruba. The Igbos and Yorubas are supposed to come together. They are supposed to be united together compared to Yorubas and Fulanis. But what are we doing now? But may God help us. But what is very sad about the Nigerian public intellectual is that we assume there is a nation known as Nigeria, in which there is no nation known as Nigeria. Nothing like Nigeria. No nation known as Nigeria, which is experiencing teething problem, which has made mistakes here and there. The truth is that there is no such thing as the Nigerian nation. By definition then, none have any compatriot in Nigeria, let alone founding fathers. Nigeria has no founding fathers at all, if only because there is no Nigerian history and there is no narrative to which all Nigerian ethnic nationalities are agreed as true. They don't agree as true. They don't agree at all. The Yorubas don't agree with the Hausas. Likewise, the Igbos don't agree with the Yorubas. And the same thing goes with Igbos. They don't agree with the Fulanis, the Hausas. And that's just the reality about it. Nigeria is a farce, a scam of sorts. The only thing that Nigerians need right now is the vision. They need the solution. We need to stop the pretense we've now maintained for 60 years that there is a nation to be built. It's a big lie. There is no nation anywhere to be built. Because the way this Nigeria is going to the edge of division. The rate at which our past presidents have actually destroyed Nigeria is nothing to write home about. Neither Ahmadu Bello or even Awolowo is the father. Murtala Muhammad is not our hero. Buhari is even the oppressor. Not in any moral way. May God help us. And now October 1st is coming closer, but Nigerians are not happy because of what is going on in the country. Because I see all Northerners as those who committed genocide against all other tribes. That is the way I see it. May God help us. Nigerian government is nothing to write home about. I'm telling you the truth. May God help us in this nation. So viewers, what do you think? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. But yeah, to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to always watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much for always being there for watching our video. God bless you. Stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you, hear me. Have a lovely day. Bye.